What is up, friends? Alejandro and Nito here, Jorge's twin brother. Yeah, imagine that. Welcome back. Welcome back to 2-Minute Tutorials, a segment where we try to keep it short and sweet, and we usually go over 2 minutes anyway. But hey, a while back, Jorge published a video talking about silencing the classic pass, and he mentioned during the series just different things that have to do with the classic pass. So in that same vein, we're going to continue that today with 3 methods of getting into the classic pass. Jorge is off somewhere today being lame. I'm actually right here filming you. I can hear you. This is a little lame. I can still hear you. But yeah, anyway, 3 ways of getting into the classic pass. Therefore, I'm not going to waste much of you guys' time today, so this will fall under the 2-minute tutorial segment where we try to keep it short, sweet, brief, to the point. So let's discuss the classic pass. One of the most common things you see when people do this is a selection is placed into the center, right? The top packet is placed delicately right into position, and then the classic pass is executed. But me and Jorge was thinking about this, and we just wanted to get away from this, right? And so we've developed a few other methods, few other ways into getting into the classic pass. Very simple. Instead of doing this, let's try 3 other things. The first of which would be a dribble. Getting into the classic pass from a dribble. And that would simply look something like this. That's actually a blank card. That's okay. And just like that. And obviously, I'm not trying to hide the flashing or anything. Lame magician excuse. But we're just focusing on ways of getting into the pass. And this is an idea that me and Jorge's had for a while. And it's what we noticed is that the same sound that initially starts from a dribble sounds identical to the remaining packet being dribbled right on top of your pinky. There is barely even a discrepancy in sound. Listen to this. Maybe minimal, but very little. And it's just as simple as, someone could call stop, and you could either show them this one, that would be controlled to the bottom, or you could show them that one. And right when you go into this dribble, we like to take our hands and go just a little bit over the deck, put the pinky right in there, and then dribble right on top of the pinky. Just like that. These 3 fingers, index, middle, and ring, stop this packet from flying off into the floor. The pinky is securing a break. And it's really easy to get into. And you really can't tell, from a one-on-one position without putting my pinky in there. This is just a normal thing that the spectator would see anyway. So the pinky is hidden by your other hand. And so it's just a really neat, interesting way to get into the dribble. And of course, once you have the packet dribbled on top, it looks like a sloppy mess. That's okay. It's just in the action of squaring up, you go ahead and hit it. That is method 1. Method 2 is quite a bit easier. So the spectator either takes a card and gives it back to you, and it's just as simple as placing it in the pack like so, and doing the start of a diagonal palm shift, right? You want this right here because what you would do is essentially, once you come in to grip this, take your pinky, push in, and apply a little bit of pressure, and then it leaves you in this situation ripe for getting in here and executing the pass. You could get into this several ways. You could just say, I'm going to spread through the deck. Just tell me when to stop right here. Are you happy with this card, or would you like this one? Just say they point to one. You say, okay, I'm just going to hold it up. I don't even want to take it out of the deck. And what we'll do is just let's try something. Let's see if we can, and just in all that action, obviously, we've executed the pass. You know, I've said before they could give you the selection actually back, you know, and yeah, just as simple as executing the initial part of the diagonal palm shift long enough for you to come in, press down, get the break, and you're in position to do the classic pass. 1, 2, 3. The third technique or method way of getting into the classic pass is maybe the most interesting out of all of them, if me and Jorge's honest. And being magicians, we try our best to be honest. So, and that is the idea of the selection getting placed in the actual packet, but placing the top packet ever so delicately, as we see all these people do. Just slapping the top packet down, and then executing the classic pass. I don't know if I actually hit that, but it's the idea of just slapping the packet down and hitting the classic pass. There's something about these two packets coming together. It just sounds, I mean, they're slapping down. How can you control a break from this? And it's just as simple as having your pinky just right there. It doesn't have to be all in. It just has to be there. That way, whenever this packet comes slapping down, your pinky is preventing this packet from squaring. So, and it's as simple as just maintaining pressure, pushing over with the thumb, and just really working it right there. I'm making it sound more difficult than it actually is. So, whenever you slap this top packet down, let's do it like this. Me and Jorge like to come at it from an angle. So instead of going straight square, we just kind of cock it to the right. Just a little to the right. And just allow it to kind of slap down just like that. And that's going to cause it to kind of bounce because your pinky, like I said, is preventing it from squaring long enough for you to just come in with the other hand. And it's almost like, in order to get into the break, it's just kind of like the rollover peak. You're just pushing with the thumb in this area of the hand to the right, whilst maintaining pressure just there. And that's what happens. Then you could get in there, position yourself, and execute. So there you have it, my friends. 3 other ways of getting into the classic pass, besides that one way that, you know, everybody else does. So we want to try something different, something fresh. So these are 3 approaches, 3 different ways of getting into the classic pass. Hope you enjoyed that little video. I'm sure it went over 2 minutes. That's okay. Hey, who's keeping track of time anyway? I seen where Jorge's at 400 subscribers. So yeah, giveaway coming soon. And guys, stay tuned this weekend for some interesting content. We'll see you back here next time. God bless.